Hello there, peoples of the internet. It is your boy, as always, that geek guy 24, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the third-party Jetwing, basically what it says on the box, upgrade kit for the Studio Series BAI vs Optimus Prime. And this does work with the 32 Optimus Prime, the 44 Optimus Prime, and the 5-pack Optimus Prime. As far as 05 goes, I'm not sure because the back is different on that one. And yeah, I'll show you the instructions here in a bit, but first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual offering. So this is what it comes. This is pretty much the whole kit here. The only reason it rattles is because I have the swords for the 5-pack Optimus. These don't, I've tried to find a spot for them, but these don't really store anywhere. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual trailer itself. Looks really cool. Just nice, luscious, bright silver. I really wish this silver was on the last night Optimus Hasbro. I'm sorry, but anyways, it looks cool. I like it. Very screen accurate. Let me look at the finer details here. You have the refrigeration section here with the Autobot, I guess, background or whatever you want to call it, outline. We can buy some stickers, slap it on there if you want to, but it doesn't bother me too much. You have some nice silver there. Like I said, lots of nice silver details going on around the trailer. Nice rivets, the stripe, another Autobot. I don't know, just outline, I guess. And you have the bottom, moving out to the bottom, some more of those lights for the sides. Of course, you have some of the undercarriage there. Now the stands we'll talk about in a bit, but some big wheels. You do have the option to give them the big wheels or the small wheels. Small wheels, yeah, they did not look the best. They're obviously way smaller than the big ones. So you can see there. So I just went with the big ones because they look the best in my opinion. And yeah, but anyways, see the top there. Obviously a whole bunch of panel lining just due to the jetpack and all that stuff. Moving up to the back, you have some of the nice of that details there. You have the tail lights painted in that blue and red. Some nice silver there. Looking good. It is very long, so I'm trying to get it all in frame, but yeah, on the side, obviously no real free real estate in there, just due to all of the junk that is in there. But as far as the stands go, these do not flip in or out. They're just on these ports here. They just slide into the right there, hole right there, and there you go. That's what makes the trailer stand and not wobble. The only reason I have the camera like this is because this thing is freaking tall when I get it into the platform mode, so I don't have to move it later. Well, maybe we'll see how tall it's gonna be, but yeah, I mean, these obviously sit at an angle, so it's not the best fit in the world, but I mean, I don't really use them, to be honest. I just have them in like a little baggie. Same with the extra 4 wheels that it comes with, the smaller ones. And these are up to your preference. If you want the smaller ones, go right ahead. I just went with the big ones because it looked a little better, and they actually make the truck stable when pulling the trailer. Speaking of the truck, let's go ahead and get Prime in here. So here he is, transformed into his Peterbilt. I forgot what model he is, but you know the deal. Port, bag, all that good stuff. And it's just okay. I'm gonna raise the camera down. One moment. Okay, there we go. See the bag's in pretty well. It rolls really smoothly, loudly, but smoothly. He is able to make those turns pretty well. And just for, I guess, some playability options, the back does open up like the Studio Series 1. Let's see if I can't get it in frame because this thing is huge, but I mean, you get it. But let's see, that works. Obviously, no free real estate in there just because of this gray piece, but if they took this out, I think you could fit at least a couple cars in, at least maybe one Studio Series car because of how much space is in here. Another thing taking it up is a shield, but yeah, but overall you can kind of see what is what in there. But they just go into these like tabs right here. They don't line up perfectly. You kind of have to pull the door, like push it like outward to get the tab to line up perfectly, but it does line up, which makes it look a whole lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a problem with the trailer. So comparison time is going to be a little fiddly just due to how big the trailer is, but we'll talk about that in a bit. But anyways, for some comparisons, here he is with the Earthrise Optimus Prime. See how big of a difference this is compared to the trailer and the truck, obviously. And here he is with the Deluxe Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, and you can see how these work out. And this was pretty much my Dark of the Moon Prime for a while. Obviously this did not turn into the battle platform. This is more so for playability and storage. This didn't really do much, just transform into a weapons bay pretty much. Whole bunch of ports, pegs, 5mm, this bad boy up, especially if you have the Siege or the Earthrise boys, and you can definitely weaponize this trailer. As you can see, the ports in the front, and then this one actually has the Autobot logo right up in there. And yeah, looks pretty cool. I do quite dig this. I do like this version of Prime, mostly because of how accurate the truck is. Take a look at that real fast. You see the orange fading into the black, and the black, but that is not black, that is red. Pay attention. And then you have the red going into the blue there on the side. But this truck is actually pretty cool. I do quite like this truck a lot. But there you have that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get down to the bread and butter, the nitty and the gritty, that being the actual transformation for this trailer. So like I said, just unplug the trailer stands here, set them off to the side. Probably don't need them at all anymore, to be honest. But next you want to do, come back to the back of the trailer here, open it up all the ways, which as it goes, don't break it obviously. There you go, just like that. Next you're going to want to let's just start untabbing stuff. So what you're going to do is stand it up, right, start untabbing everything from the sides and the bottom as well. The bottom does tab in as well. You just tab in to these ports right here. See about that. The way I have it is it's kind of loose, so I just put that off to the side. So untab, bring this wheel section down just like so, and just start untabbing stuff. So all this is untabbed, as you can see. On the other side, just untab, and then there you have the flight pack, or the flight tech, whatever you want to call it. But set that off to the side, and now we have the whole base of the trailer here. And this, let's go ahead and get the guns out first. Just wiggle them out. Wiggle. This one's more. I'll get that out of the way. This one's more jammed in there just due to how freaking big the port is. If they haven't done it for you already, just undo these from the side of the trailer that just plug in right there. Just undo those, and then just they'll get out of your way. But I guess we'll start getting this all out of the way. There we go. So if it hasn't done it for you already, just start just deforming the trailer. Just there you go. Just deform it. Just make it into like a sloppy circle. Whatever you want to do with that. But that's a weak section right there. That's a weak section. All right. Anyways, next, what you want to do is start just getting this all out of the way. Move this to the bottom. This is what I don't really like because of this luscious paint. I don't want to mark it or paint chip it. So this is supposed to go underneath here. So we're going to do this as best as we can. Like so. Come on. I have to clear some stuff out of the way. There we go. And then these little notches right here, they will just slide into those little cavities right up in there. They do. Obviously, you have to position the doors a certain way so they would stay just like so. They stayed, and they stayed just like so. And that is how you want that orientated. And this little section here is an add-on from this. This is the add-on from whereas the original one didn't have this this one, the Studio Series 1 didn't have this. This is an add-on for the actual trailer, which I think is making it longer. But anyways, that's something to just note, I guess. And just like I said, try and get this as neatly as you can. Next, for these little bracket pieces here, these are going to tap into a whole bunch of, so I want to say, hooks or whatever. Let's see if we can zoom in right up in here. So these is 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And there is obviously, let's see if I can get this. You can get on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those little cavities. So what you want to do is try and get this orientated as best you can. It is easier said than done, to be honest with you, because if you remember in the unboxing video, for those of you who watched it, oh, that one worked out pretty well. Okay, never mind. It was kind of fighting me, so I had to like pause it and then just like going back to it, but I got this one down. So everything else, yep, just should fall right up in place. And there you go, that's one side all done. So let's move on to the other side, which can be a little bit of a chore just because of how the first one seats. It kind of like obstructs the other one. There we go. Come on, click it. There we go. You kind of just want to hold it in place while we get the other ones in. If they want to go in, they better go in. Please go in. There we go. We are making progress slowly but surely. It does require some finesse. Oop, bumped the camera, sorry about that. Is it working? Is it working? It's working. There we go. That was the easiest it's ever been. And there you go. There you have that all orientated like so. And that is basically how you want that to be. Obviously try and get it centered as much as you can. But yeah, obviously this is really big to fit on camera, so let me just you don't need to know about the lower stuff yet. But yeah, that's pretty much how you want this to be. So yeah, we're basically done. So for all the other junk that we get, let's go to the flight tech. Back to the flight tech. So go ahead and move off the ring to the side. Focus on this, shall we? So this is going to, let's see, where should we start? I guess we'll just bring that down. Untab this section, which is off to the side because we do need this. Then bring this, actually just leave it just hanging back like that. These tab into, there's two spots where they tab in. They're supposed to tab in, I don't know why they came untabbed. Come on. Anyways, you get the idea. They tab in right there, so what we're just going to do is just like untab it, bring it out, untab, bring it out. It should look something along the lines of this. Next, you just want to bring this whole jetpack section down. That'll tab in nice and snug. Flip this whole section right here. This just clips in. Now I want to talk about something real fast. So this is more of a clip. You see that little clip sticking out? That's more of a clip than a tab. So you just kind of have to, and as you can see, these like walls are like very, very skinny. So what you kind of have to finesse this one a little bit. Just try and, come on. Yeah, it does take a little bit of effort, not gonna lie, but it is doable to get back into trailer mode, obviously. It just takes a little bit of doing. There you go, just like that. You can see the little nook right there. That's how it tabs in, but let's get that situated. And we can start working on the jetpack. So what you want to do is flip this turbine section up, flip this wing up. They should go in together. I don't know why they didn't, but there, this one kind of does it. But same thing on the other side, and there you go. There you have the jetpack all transformed up. And I think this takes some cues from the DNA design, because let's see. If you remember about the whole like wing assembly, the weapons and all that DNA upgrade kit, this actually has a tab like the DNA upgrade kit right there, and that just tabs in like so. And there you go, you have like a little bit of a cleaner looking jetpack there for Prime if you want it like that. Completely up to you. One thing that the Studio Series 1 does, and the upgrade kit does, that this one doesn't, is these do not rotate up and down. They do not do that. Only on the Studio Series 1 and upgrade kit 1 do these turbines rotate. As you can see, there's no like mushroom peg or nothing for them to actually rotate, but yeah, but it's fine. I don't really want them to rotate. I like them like this, but it's cool. It's a nice little jetpack, pretty big obviously, but let's go ahead and get this circle back in here, get this piece that we took off. Obviously 2 tabs, 2 slots, tab that in, and there you go. They have the completed jetpack, so which looks a lot cleaner. And then this just flips up the harness, so there you have that. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. So that is my camera. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. We're gonna get that blurry stuff out of the way. But so how this goes is, let's see here. So to transform it fully, all we have is a circle right now. But oh yeah, we want to put this all the way down as much as it can, just so it can stay flat. But there you go, just like that. But this does do the whole transformation thing where he gets the shield from the side. So what you want to do with that is you want to bring this sides up, untab the whole jetpack here. Just bring these turbines all the way down, just like so. There you go, and there you have that all transformed up. This is how the hinges. Words. This is how the hinges. I think that's the right word. Is it? Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, anyways, these are how the hinges are supposed to be orientated. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that for the full combine mode. So let's go ahead and place that in. This doesn't click in like the other, like the Studio Series 1. This one's just like more sort of slides in and just stays there and just doesn't move. So yeah, it falls out really easily. But I don't know if there's like something I'm missing because of these giant ports, and there's nothing here for them to actually latch onto. So yeah, I don't really know about that, but that's how you want that to look. And then the shield here, just extend this little handle here. This just slides into either side. It has this little, let's see if we can zoom in back on those. He has this little too far. That is too far. That it just has these little clips here on either side. So just put that back in, and then zoom back out. And then this just slides in like so. And there you go. There you have the full. Well, not full. We gotta put the guns in. Just right here. Just right here. Okay, there you go. There's the full trailer, all transformed perfectly. So there you have that, which looks cool. It looks really, really cool. Pretty screen accurate, if you ask me. Now for the swords from the 5-pack, since he doesn't have the handheld swords, he has the ones that come out of his arms. I just put them like right here. Actually, no, I'll put them, where is it? I can't put them here just due to the, can I put them here? I don't think I can. Because it's a very small little opening, so I don't know if I can put them here. I have not tried, to be honest. I don't think I can. Anyways, I just put these like right here. So on either side, they have tabs on either side, so there you have that, which, I mean, it looks cool. I wish I had some more weapons, to be honest, but it's whatever. Speaking of that, having intrusions right here, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. So you can clearly see the axe and then the sword in there, but like I said, I think they got this off of the DNA upgrade kit and not the their actual product. So yeah, you can see everything stored. Let's zoom in back in on that. You can see everything stored right there in the battle platform mode. See there. And then also something I noticed. Let's see if I can find it again. Here it is. Oops, that fell off. Anyways, you see that is directly from the DNA kit, so I'm really thinking they just got this from the DNA and then just packaged it as theirs, which is fine. I mean, do what you will. And then Yes, he has a Nux there. He has this axe. He has this pit, which isn't present on the guns. Then he has a sword, but yeah, I mean, do what you will, but I don't know, I just found that kind of funny, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details. So I guess we'll take a look at the battle platform first. Now the battle platform is obviously pretty big, just like it is freaking huge. I can fit my head in it if you saw the unboxing video. And let's go ahead and take a look at one of the guns. Actually, we'll do that later. Trailer first, but as you can see, the inside isn't painted at all. It's just like that gray plastic. We have a whole bunch of ports, so you can definitely fill this up with some 5mm guns and whatnot, whatever you desire. And some of this paint chipped off, which is concerning, but oh well. But it is pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty nice. You can see how everything came together from the long trailer, from the transformed into the battle platform. But you can see what's what is who. I might just keep it like that from now on, but I don't know. We'll see. Because yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But cause I don't know. This panel is like, doesn't need to be here, but anyway, so looks cool. You can see the wheels back there. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's good. It's good. I like it. I dig it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the guns. I think these got them from the DNA as well, because you can see there's a clear like hole in there for a, like, I don't know what you would call it, a hinge for it to be there, like the DNA. But yeah, I'll stop comparing to the DNA because I'm pretty sure I'm annoying some of y'all. But the gun itself looks really, really nice. It is really nicely painted, again with that nice luscious silver. I might put a flame to it to add some burn marks, but you know, like some wear and tear. But they look really, really good, incredibly detailed too. Much better than the Suiter Series ones, to be honest. These are really, really cool. Like I said, they're just heavier. And then the swords, these came with the 5-pack prime, but I just have them tabbed in there. And let's take a look at the shield. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them off, whatever. Get out of my life. Shield looks cool too, unpainted. It's just a plain gray, but looks cool. Nicely detailed, pretty skin accurate. The back, obviously the handle, and then 2 ports. I think this can plug here too. I'm not entirely sure on that. Can it? Yeah, it can. There you go. Again, options. Can have it fall. I guess, I don't know what you want to do, but again, the shield. The jetpack will take a look when you have it on prime. So put the shield back on. But yeah, overall, it's a nice little upgrade kit. I do like it. I do quite like it very, very much. Especially with the all the stuff you get with it. I mean, it's nice. It is really nice to have it like this in this battle platform mode. But yeah, speaking of the jetpack, let's go ahead and put prime on it. So obviously, want to take the 2 guns off, put the thing off, the trailer off to the side, bring prime back in, and then let's go ahead and get started. So if you want, you can just put the shield, leave it on the battle platform here, whatever you want to do. I just have to do it like that, but we do have to get prime ready. A little bit of prep work here. So what you want to do is just rotate the back section here to where the gas canisters are facing upward. Untab this, bring these around, make sure they're laying flat, just like so. And there you go. Yeah, make sure everything is nice, flat, just like so. And he is ready to go. So what you want to do here, come to the jetpack, flip up the harness. If you want, you can orientate the what did I call them before? The turbines. I don't know what you would call these. I don't know like jets and stuff, but I know cars. I just don't know jets, but I just want to have it extended out like that. And next, I'll just flip this in so I can have some more room to operate. And then you just want to set this on, just like so. And then there is going to be, let's see, flip this in so I can have some more room to work. There's going to be a resting point right there. Let's see, capture that best as I can. Best as I can. I think it did it. Yep, it did it just like so. That just heats in like that. And then there's a tab that goes into that slot right up in there. Did it on the other side. There you go. Just tab this in. Tab it in, tab it in. There we go. Just like so. And there you have the, it does make it back heavy, just fair warning. There is the jetpack for the Studio Series Optimus Prime. And this looks so cool. I love this so much. I've been wanting a Studio Series Darker Than Moon Prime for the longest time, and now that I actually have it, it's so nice. It is so nice. Again, the backpack, take a look at it real fast. Nice details all around. I like the contrast of colors. You got the silver there, you have the grays, you have the blues and reds. Breaks up all that color, which I find very nice. There are supposed to be flames on here, but it's fine. The DNA doesn't have one, so I don't mind. Looks really cool, nicely detailed. And the Studio Series one just has it like this, which is like really boring, but let's see. That slaps on there. Nice thrusters there. Pretty cool. If I do say so myself, it does have obviously some articulation. You can have it orientated to whether it's more compact if you do so desire, just like so. Again, completely up to you, whatever you want to do with that. I think that looks screen accurate in my opinion. And then, like I said, you can have them orientated every which way that you want. Me personally, I like to have it like this because, I don't know, to me it just looks a little bit cooler. But like I said, it is yours. Do what you wish. And these wings do come down on either side, like so. For these, there's like a little, and it's not little at all. There's a pretty big tab, so you want to just like flex it a little bit, which scares me. See the tab right there, and that just goes into that little square right there, the first one. So you can have them orientated in a downward relaxed position, which I do quite like, which looks pretty cool from the front. Like I said, it does make him back heavy, but yeah, I mean, I think that looks pretty great. It looks cool. And as far as the front goes, they're pretty filled in as much as possible. Could be a little bit more, but it's alright. I don't know, I guess I'm just complaining a little much in my opinion, but I'll stop. Looks cool. It looks pretty great. Like I said, it's getting more praise than negative, which is good. Like I said, I guess I've just been wanting this for a while, but yeah, I mean, you can take a look at it for yourself. It looks really cool. And then the guns, obviously. Let's go ahead and slap these babies on. So there is this designated one for the left and one for the right. This one is the right, or left. Right for us, left for him. But I almost dropped it. This one I don't like because of how freaking big the port is, and it kind of stretches out his hand, which is concerning to me because I want to preserve this figure as long as I can. But I mean, you get the gist of it. There you go. There's Prime fully armored up with his guns and the flight tech. Get him to a quick pose here. Yeah, there you go. There's Prime fully armored up, and he is here to come for you. Which looks really cool. I do quite like how this looks. This looks really cool. But yeah, obviously you can get some cool flight poses with this guy with the jetpack. one of my personal favorites is this one. I'm sorry, I'm a kid. Let me enjoy this moment. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a really nice kit in my opinion. I do quite like how it turned out. I do like it. Obviously, with the battle platform, we can have him getting weapons from that one scene. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a nice little kit we have here. But yeah, like I said, it is pretty cool that I have a Darker Than Moon Prime finally, because I've been wanting it for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice little kit here, and I do quite dig it. So there you go, peoples of the internet. There is the Jetwing upgrade kit for the Studio Series Optimus Prime. And honestly, to be frank with y'all, I think this is well worth it. He's hitting the wall. 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 Stop hitting the wall. Thank you. I think it is very worth it, and in my opinion, it is very good piece of kit here. It's on sale currently at TF Safari for $43 and $10 plus shipping. If you want a fast delivery, I chose fast delivery, but that is completely up to you whether you want that or not. Don't hit the phone. Don't hit the camera. It barely hits the camera. Whatever. It's hitting the camera. It's hitting the camera. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. But I think it is very worth it, in my opinion. If you don't have a Darker Than Moon Prime, this is a good standalone, to be honest with you. Even though it doesn't come with all the weapons you would want, I think it's still good regardless. It is a very good piece of kit that we keep hitting the wall. It is a very good piece that we have here. Honestly, I'm pretty happy for it, despite some negative stuff that I may have said about it. I think it still does what it sets out to do, which is have a jetpack on your Prime. And honestly, I think it's worth every penny, to be honest with you. But yeah, like I said, on sale right now for $43 on its current. It usually is a $50, but if you do, like I said, it's on sale. Go for it. I mean, I'm happy with it, but it's up to you whether you want it or not. But I think it's worth it. But anyways, overall, I would rate this a solid 10 out of 10, to be honest. Like I said, I mean, despite all the stuff like it said it does come with, but doesn't really come with, I think it's well worth it in my opinion. I love it to death. I love this thing so much. I'm very happy to have a Darker Than Moon Prime finally in my collection, and this definitely will be a centerpiece for me. But that is pretty much all there is to say. So subscribe if you have not already. Turn on those notifications so you can stay tuned on what is to come, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, stay safe until all are one.